Hello and welcome to WAN Theory. My name is Katie Vander, and I teach the online sessions of CO 231, which is transforming into CIS 231 as we've changed our department name last year. We only teach this course online and have for several years, although it's evolved quite a bit from just WAN technologies, and now we're exploring some Cisco certifications and Cisco features with WAN, which really makes a lot of sense. So we're in a good place this year. We have a good new textbook that's very affordable for you guys, and since it's a new book, I don't have a lot of material yet, but we'll build it as the class goes on, and we'll learn together this semester. So I want to take a few minutes with this video and show you around Blackboard and talk a little bit about what we're going to learn. And every week in every learning module, I'll post videos that will help guide you to what needs to be done. So here's the announcement section. This is what you see when you first log in. I use this multiple times a week. So make sure when you're in Blackboard, you check your email. I think you have an email link under, when you go to My Blackboard, you'll have an email link. Because when I post an announcement, it'll send you an email automatically for the most part. So check your announcements, log into class several times a week. We have due dates every Monday night at 11:59. I set our due dates for Monday night. So we have due dates on Monday nights. But you'll want to log in before that time so that you're not waiting to the last minute. So some things may just get excuse me. So let's just go through Blackboard. Here's my information. Like I said, my name is Katie Vander. I've been teaching at the college for 16 years. This is the start of my 16th year. Some of you I probably know because I teach a variety of classes in the field of networking and programming. Here's my website. It has great information for you. So it's a blog site. You can follow it. I would recommend you do that for the future so you don't lose track of me if you ever need something like a letter of reference or job information, anything that will help you with your career. I have a couple websites. My internet's running pretty slow right now because the kids are playing Minecraft, but it might go out there, it might not. I have a couple websites I'd like you to go out to and like if you follow, if you're on Facebook. Yeah, they're sucking all my bandwidth. But one is Katie GRCC. This is my Facebook page for education, for teaching. Well, that's real helpful, but it'll load. And I post things like job resources, things that are going on at the college, funny things that I think are funny, things related to networking, certifications. So like my page on Facebook. And then another group that we've started, myself and a group of former and current students started Lady Geeks of Grand Rapids last spring. And we are just an organization that is there to support each other, whether you're a male or female, in the field of technology. And we invite everybody to join our monthly meetings, to like our page, even if you can't attend meetings, and just share in the community of networking and information security and programming, and just be a support for each other as we go through this educational journey and career journey, hopefully for you to find your place in this world. So that's Lady Geeks. Oh, here we have something going on. Here's my Facebook page. So just go out there, hit like, and Lady Geeks. I also have a YouTube page. Our YouTube channel. I started this year to share my videos. So you can go ahead out to that page as well and subscribe, and you can see all of my videos that I make throughout the semester for all of the different courses I teach. So if you're really bored someday and you just want to watch how to program using Java, you can go ahead and do that. They're fun. My office hours are on my website, so if you go to katievandermeer.com, come on. It's like waiting for the microwave to get through a minute. I feel like I'm on dial-up. Ta-da!
My office hours are here. I'm on campus Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm sorry, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this semester. And I'm always available online. So I share my cell phone number and my email. I check very often and respond usually right away or within 24 hours. So if you want to meet with me, I am the advisor for the networking administration track. So if you are in that and you need to know what to pick for next semester or guidance on your degree, then call me or send me an email and we'll schedule an appointment. We can do it over the phone, or we can do it over the phone, or we can do it over email, or we can meet in person sometime on campus. So there's my schedule, and then of course a ton of other information on my website. So you can subscribe to my blog. Just enter in the information here and follow, and then you'll get updates or emails when I post something new. So that's a fun thing to do as well. This is a little bit about me and how I teach and what I expect from you and what you can expect from me, and about, the personal things about my family that I think help which mold me. So I share it to gain a connection with you, so you have an idea of what's going on in my life. I obviously care a lot about your education and how you succeed, and care about your life as well. And I know we're all busy people, so if you've never had a class of mine, read through this. You'll learn a little bit about me. Here is our syllabus. This is WAN Theory. WAN stands for Wide Area Networks, and our syllabus contains, Our syllabus contains basic course policies. I'll close some of these, maybe it'll go faster. Basic course and college policies, and a description of what this course is. Now we'll be studying the CCENT certification from Cisco. It's the Entry Networking Technician certification. Now if you look at the book, you'll think, holy almighty, there's almost 1,000 pages in this book. The book is broken down into 7 sections, and we don't have time to cover all 7. I've picked 4 of what the most important sections are. So we will cover more than 50% of the certification basics. And some of these things that are also in this certification, you'll pick up from other classes. So you'll pick up from networking and telecommunications, and you probably at the end of the semester will be fairly ready with a little extra help to take the CCENT if you choose to. Now, it's not a requirement of this course, but it's a benefit of the course. Since you're learning these things, it might be something that you'll want to take so that you can put on your resume. We have a learning module called What is the CCENT certification? So we'll learn more about that in our second learning module. But it is a industry-wide and recognized certification, and if you do some job searches, you'll see people are looking for CCENT certified or CCNA certified network engineers and administrators. Something good to know for Cisco routers. Now, as part of this course, I mentioned we're studying 4 of the 7 certification concepts. We're going to focus on networking fundamentals, Ethernet, LAN, and switches, and then really focus our time on IP4 and IP6. We're going to do that because some of our other courses in the Networking Administration program, they cover the other concepts, or some of the other concepts. So this class really gets us into Cisco routing, so we have an idea and an understanding of WAN technologies and Cisco routing. These are standard college policies. Attendance, we don't meet, so we grade attendance by you submitting work. We have attendance verifications for financial aid, so make sure you submit your work, otherwise you won't be verified for attendance, and that will affect your financial aid. The only other policy I would really want to, well, only other service I really want to point out here is disability support services. If you need some additional help, you have to register with disability support services. So you can do that. There's a website, and you can also do that at the college in the Student Service Center. So make sure you do that if you need any additional help. I need to have a notification from the Disability Support Center. A Word, PDFs of the syllabus if you choose. Let's go down to our textbook and software. At this point, there's no required software. We just have a textbook, and the textbook is about 40 bucks. So you cannot, that's the cheapest textbook I've ever listed. It's offered by Cisco Press. It's not a standard textbook where it gives you, I don't think so. Or it doesn't give you questions at the end. But it is it's from Cisco Press, and it's the standard study guide for this certification. So it's just a ton of great information. Now, there are, I am making up and will make up assignments for each chapter that we cover and each learning module that we do. So there'll be things that you'll have to look onto Blackboard for, because the textbook isn't, like I said, is not a traditional textbook. But in that good way, it's cheap. So get that, have plans to get that. Next week, our learning module 2 has no assignments out of the book. So you have a minute to get this book. And then after that, you'll need to start reading the chapters with learning module 3. So you'll need to get it very, very soon. I understand the bookstore has it in stock. This is a popular book. You can probably find it online cheaper. You can find it and rent it anywhere, and then it's probably in the standard bookstores like Barnes & Noble and everywhere. This is a link to the publisher's website, just Cisco Press. And then I also wanted to, for now, throw out the ideal of a network simulator, and this is the certification for the CCENT is called ICNDI 100-101. That's the certification test. I wanted to give you a link to the simulator download, and this cost $80. At this point, I'm not making this a course requirement because it's not in the bookstore, and I know we have to deal with financial aid in some cases. But this might be, if you have the financial resources and you're serious about getting certified in Cisco, this may be a download that you'll want, a way that you want to invest your educational funds, maybe some of your leftover financial aid money or what you've saved for college. This is a great network simulator that's offered by Cisco Press that follows along with our textbook. So I gave you the link here. If we choose to use this, I won't spring it on anybody like you need it this week and you have to shell out $80, because I know $80 is a lot for some. And if we do have to use it, I'll try to get it available on some of the labs at the college, so you can use it if you can't afford it on your computer or as your own download. But I think I haven't downloaded it yet, but I'm going to do that pretty soon and see if the college will pay me back. But anyway, that's another resource. And then another thing not related for this course, DreamSpark. I just received notification today we accidentally let our DreamSpark registration expire. So it'll take 2 weeks. Today is the 26th of August. In a couple weeks, you'll get an email on DreamSpark. This is free Microsoft software. Now, you don't need it for this course. Of course, we're studying Cisco, not Microsoft. But there's a lot of free and great resources that you can get while you're a student in our program. So in a couple weeks, check your student email for DreamSpark info. So at this point, all you need to get is the textbook. No software that's required. We'll see how it goes. Course schedule and due dates. Like I said, this is a new book for me this semester. I've taught this course since the very beginning, but it's evolved quite a bit as technology does. So I'll bear with you, and I hope you bear with me as we grow together this semester. Here's our course schedule and due dates. Like I said, our due dates are Monday night. I use the calendar. So when I post an assignment, I also set a due date. And like, for example, in Learning Module 1, there's, I think I called it like Welcome WAN Quiz 1. I set the due date for September 2nd. This is for fall. If you're listening this in the winter, it's set for the, the winter dates, and it'll be explained. But I set it for September 2nd for this particular course. And this is for both sessions of WAN Theory. I teach 1584 this fall and 4701 this fall. Now at 11:59 on, actually September 2nd is a Tuesday because September 1st is the Monday is a holiday, and I don't want you to have to do things on a holiday, especially when so important as Labor Day. But so at 11:59 at night, you can still submit assignments. Now at midnight, you can still submit assignments. Or the next day, you can still submit assignments, but they'll be marked late, and I'll take off some late points. I'm usually flexible. If it's in before I grade, I don't take off points typically, but if it's weeks late or week late, you'll lose some points on the assignment. So make sure you're keeping track. Use the calendar. This is a great resource where it will tell you for your class what's due. Plan ahead and get your assignments done. So I have the calendar laid out, and I hope it all works. There's 1 week we have off, and that's the week of Thanksgiving, and our last date to submit work is December 8th. So the way I've broken this class down is into learning modules. The first 2 learning modules is a welcome module that we're doing this week. Next week, you're going to do a CCENT certification module, which again doesn't require the book, but I'll provide some videos and links and an assignment of some sort based on that material. And then the following week, we're going to start our big modules. So we have 4 big modules, and these big modules contain the 4 sections that we're going to cover in the textbook. So Learning Module 3 is actually 5 chapters. And you'll work on that from September 8th to September 29th when everything in that, well, I'm not going to have everything due at once. There'll be due dates along the way. So still every Monday due dates, but it's a learning module that's grouped all together. And we have 4 of those. So Learning Module 3, 4, 5, and 6 are the big parts of the textbook. And that's it. At the end of each of those big learning modules that I have, I'm going to have a test. So we'll have 4 tests that'll be online. So we'll have different things along in each module and then a test, but that will allow us not to have a actual midterm big test and a final exam, because we'll have 4 tests based on the 4 fundamental sections that we're covering. If you have the textbook, I'm talking about Part 1, Networking Fundamentals, Part 2, Ethernet LANs and Switches, Part 4, Implementing IP version 4, and Part 7, IP version 6. So in the textbook, it starts on page 12, page 140, page 400, and page 684. That is my plan, and I am very confident it'll work out. So you guys are awesome, and we're going to do this together. You can download this course schedule, and there at the bottom there was a link for a PDF as well. So here are our learning modules. I have them all out here, but they're under construction. So you have, this is all that I'm going to add, but there'll be a ton of stuff in here when we get closer to that module. Learning Module 1 is the welcome module, and what I want you to do in this learning module, I'll explain that in a separate video, I guess, but everything will be separated into those learning modules. And Learning Module 1 is complete. Learning Module 2 I still have to work on, so that will start by next week. And then here's the big chunks that I'm talking about, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Your grades will be listed here. I have a lot of classes, but I do try to keep up on grades. Oh, in my professor information, speaking of grades and the details of the course, I share my cell phone number. It is 616-644-9045. I do not check my office number very often, or at all. So please don't call my office number. Just call or send me a text and I'll get back to you, any day of the week, as long as as I'm available. And we'll answer any questions you have right away. Try to reserve text and phone calls for emergencies. Email is great for the first option. I get my email to my phone and I'll respond quite real quick if it's something that's just a simple answer, or at least get back with you. Here's some bacon, because we like bacon, don't we? Okay. So grades, check. I can't click on here. I have a different view than you. Check your grades. Right now, there's only one assignment I have posted, but more to come. So make sure you're on top of that. Your calendar. Resources for the interested. This is all of my websites and a glossary of WAN terms. Just will pull things together for you, because a lot of times when we're reading and studying for certifications, there are 8 million acronyms that you might not be able to keep straight, but here's a quick glossary for that. And then I'll add things as our semester goes on. Send email. You can email this class, but or myself, if you're going to email, my email address is kvandermeer@grcc.edu. If you're going to email the class, I would recommend instead you use the discussion board and use this to share information with everybody else. So we have no grading. I have no discussion requirements for this course. You're welcome, because I don't see the benefit of that, but some situations it is. But anyway, there are things that you'll come across as you're taking this course and you're learning that you'll think are valuable resources for your classmates. So what I would love for you to do is to share it, and share it in the discussion board. And that's a way that you're giving back to the student community. We appreciate it. These are basic Blackboard tools like Blackboard Messenger. A lot of people are starting to use Blackboard Messenger for online tutoring, for online office hours, for communicating with students. And go ahead and download that. It's all free. That's kind of a neat little tool. And then just a ton of other things. The calendar I've already added for you. I don't know if you guys have this, if you can see who else is in the course. Not sure what your student view looks like. Connectivity and tutoring information. I doubt that you'll need a tutor for this course, but we do have tutoring available in 215 of the ATC, and we also have online tutoring through Blackboard Instant Messenger. You can also set up your mobile phone preferences, which is great well, we're online, but if you have a face-to-face class and the college is closed, you'll get, through our rave system, I think that's still what they use, you'll get notification before you head down in the snow, in the blizzard, in the ice, that the college is closed. Or we lost power, or whatever. We've been closed for so many different reasons over the years. Here's your tutor forms. These are the same in all of the classes. So if you don't need tutoring for this course, maybe you do for your programming course. These are for computer science classes. So maybe your other teacher doesn't share them, but you can use the same form here for your programming classes. Or like I said, I doubt you'll need tutoring for this course, but if so, just the way it's set up, it's a little different. But they're there. And then FAQs and DreamSpark, I already told you about that. We're going to be a little late on that. And then accessibility, and this is important for anybody who needs some accessibility or has accessibility concerns with Blackboard itself, or students, or student services. Now, all of the videos that I make are posted in YouTube, and they're closed caption. But YouTube doesn't have the best closed captioning, but I do set it up so you can control player controls. But if there's some other type of transcript or some other resource that you need to let me know through Disability Services. Otherwise, I cannot help you. And I've had all types of different things and, not only learning disabilities or physical impairments, all types of different requests. We are here to help you succeed, so you just have to register with Student Services and let us know, otherwise we can't help. So that's it for now. I'm going to, while I'm in a talking mood, I'm going to make a video for Learning Module 1. It'll be a lot shorter, so that'll be good. Thank you. Welcome to WAN, and I look forward to a great learning semester with you. Have a great day.